H-Town on a Saturday night. We are live at TD ECU Stadium in Houston, Texas. Big 12 football between two schools that have never met before on the gridiron. It's a brand new rivalry. We've got the 18th ranked Iowa State Cyclones taking on the homestanding Houston Cougars. We get a chance to see an Iowa State team that is not only ranked in the top 20, but they're 3-0, Spencer.
Yep.
They've already beaten their biggest rival, the Iowa Hawkeyes. This has got the makings of a very special year for the Cyclones.
Can't say enough about the job that Matt Campbell has done, partner. He really has his team situated to go from good to great, and he's done it the right way with cultural change. That's not an easy thing to do. And to top it off, he's sitting there at 56 tied with Dan McCarney, who needed 12 years to do it. He's done it in 9. I'm impressed with them. The question now is, how well will they run with a full cup of success?
Now they've got a great chance this year to do great things because they've got a fantastic quarterback that they believe in. Rocco Becht for years has been steady. This year's been spectacular.
Well, some of us have wanted to put a red S on his breast chest plate, and I think he deserves that. Why? Because he's resilient, and it is contagious, right? You look at his wide receiver course, Jayden Higgins, Jalen Noel. Those two receivers are outstanding. They're going to be patient and get the ball to them. Why? Because they've got a loaded running back room. We already know about their defense, right, and their tight end game. This is a complete team, partner. They're ready for more.
Let's do it. Saturday Night Live football in Houston. It is the first meeting ever between Iowa State and Houston. We've got the Cyclones. We've got the Cougars. Our kickoff in just a moment. This will be their first Big 12 conference game and an opportunity for history with Matt Campbell. With a win today, he would pass Dan McCarney and be the winningest coach in Cyclone history.
And I just can't get out of my mind, partner, how impressive it is that he's done this in 3 shorter years than Dan McCarney, who needed 12 to make it happen. In this era of transfer portals, players have more flexibility to be able to keep your culture strong enough, and everybody's satisfied like they did last week against Arkansas State. Went deep down that roster, got a lot of experience that satisfied a lot of young men who are hankering for some time.
He'll be matching wits with Willie Fritz. If you're not familiar with Willie Fritz, you will be by the end of the day. His first year since taking over for Dana Holgerson. Iowa State, they won the toss. They've deferred the decision to the second half. So they will kick off to the Houston Cougars. Massey is the deep man, lets it go over his head. It'll be a touchback. Cougars 1-3 on the year, 0-1 in conference. They start with a rollout pass, and it is incomplete. Trying to squeeze it to the tight end, Jayden York. So expect to see more of Makai Muse all over the field. Here's a run. Stacy Sneed changes course, and Sneed, what kind of speed do you got? Sneed across the 50, and he steps out of bounds.
Where the resistance is not, and take it in there, partner, come back to the backside.
Sneed stays in the game. They give it to him again. This time he's met in the hole and brought down. Ball comes out, and the play is blown dead.
Whirling on the field.
Play was
the runner's forward progress was stopped. Second down.
I tell you, Erica, John Haycock, the defensive coordinator for Iowa State, his inside linebackers have been rejiggered here in recent weeks, but they will check your hold card just like they did on that play right there. Let me tell you, you gotta secure the ball. First thing we said to begin this show, ball security by these running backs for the Cougars, important.
Houston last week, a pair of fumbles and an interception against Cincinnati. Rayshon Sanford II comes into the game. They fake it to him. It's the quarterback keeper, Smith. He's a big man. Gets down to the 35. Tackle made by Malik Verdon, and it'll bring up third down. Tight formation, and they're going to run out of it. This is Sanford, and he's down to the 31, maybe 32.
High-powered Cyclone offense, and the way to do that is to keep your offense on the football field. This is a great design. I love it. You want to be preferred in a 3rd down and 2 as opposed to a 4th down and 2, though.
So 4th down, the back next to Smith is Sanford.
Soft spot on the left side right here. Zone read inside. You got a nice little hole.
Smith with plenty of time has a man. It's caught. Did he get there?
I don't think he got there.
I don't think he did. It's Stephon Johnson, and he's pushed out before he can get to the 28.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Iowa State ball. Completion percentage, 2nd best in conference.
Total command of the offense. Nothing shakes this guy.
Abu Sama in the backfield next to him. They give it to Sama. We're going to see Sama. We're going to see Carson Hansen. We'll see Jalen Jackson. Both teams believe in a whole stable of runners. Up front, the big boys for Iowa State. You got Neal, Barrett, Hufford, Black, and Miller. Hufford, their center, always grades out well. Told you about the three running backs we'll see. Higgins and Knoll. You believe maybe the best tandem of receivers in the conference.
I really like him, and I think that offensive line he just talked about helps him out. Jaden Travis, chief among them at tackle, number 72. Watch him.
Gabe Burkle, the tight end, in motion.
Nice.
Underneath, catch is made. This is Higgins. First catch of the day for Jayden Higgins.
I'll tell you what, if you're Latrell McCutcheon, the senior right cornerback, you're going to have your head up, brother, and put your hands around him and make that tackle.
Ankle bandit. Hand off to Sama, his second carry, and he's out to midfield. 8 times. Only allowed 2 catches has Jeremiah Wilson. We'll watch him all afternoon long. Becht throws. His safety valve is the running back, Hansen. And Hansen has enough for the first down. Hansen remains in the game. He's the tailback next to Becht. Hansen's got it. Stumbles through that hole and has a good gainer on first down.
Problems right now, communication.
Quick hitter out to Hansen in space. He's got the first down and a bunch more inside the 30. Goes the sophomore from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Speed of which you get prepared, you can use it as a tactical advantage. Again, that's something that the Cougars have got to get used to.
The pistol. They put Jalen Knoll in motion. Knoll's top of your screen. First down. Jackson goes forward for a yard, maybe 2. Becht over the middle and high. That was a dangerous pass if he caught it.
Yeah, Eric, you know, Michael Batten is going to get charged right here. I don't think I should pick this up, because to me that was not a contact, man. That's
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 44 in the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
I just think that was questionable. I think he pulled off and timed it up. Now, I could be wrong, but you at home, his hands are up.
Definitely got him his face mask.
Cougars, one of the most penalized teams in college football.
Jackson trying to get to the edge. Jackson cuts back down to the 5. That's a gain of 9 on first down for Jackson on the year. Second down and 1. Sama is wrapped up and brought down.
When they get in the red area, which is amazing.
Full house backfield. They want to throw. Becht into the end zone.
Nice defense.
Incomplete. Fantastic defense played by Zacchaeus Strong. 3 pounds.
How about that?
With a pass broken up in the end zone. Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week for that.
That was a Dick LeBeau special, man. Remember Dick LeBeau?
Dick LeBeau,
he's the one that started that. African-American quarterback to win the Heisman Trophy. Amazing.
Yep. From Dickinson, Texas. Spinning kick, returnable for Massey, but he chooses to let it go over his head.
Here.
This isn't a surprise. Zeon Christ played quite a bit in the second half of the game a week ago against Cincinnati. Coaches told us he was going to have a number of series where he would get an opportunity.
Side here, a tight bunch formation, and basically you can see here's everybody playing with great leverage on the backside of that play right there. Outstanding job of identifying where you are
over the last couple of weeks. Quarterback keeper, Chris. That's what he can do. Close to the first down marker. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Ace. All right, Parker Jennings is in the game. Jenkins has got it. No, it's Chris who is thrown back. It was Parker Jennings. Shouldn't have checked myself. That's not going to be close enough to the first down. They lose yards. It was 3rd and 2, and they go backwards. And the punt team will have to come on.
Well, Malik was a little bit upset at himself. Watch him come in here and boom, clean that thing up. This time, I got you in my gun size, big boy. You're not going anywhere.
To give it over in downs. Second time, it's a 3 and out. Doherty. Knoll doesn't call for a fair catch and pays the price. He's tackled by Latrell McCutcheon.
Well, they're spoiled, but you almost learn to expect that because they've got 8 returning starters. More production return in this team than any team in the nation.
Jalen Jackson, right up the gut. Out across the 35 to the 38. American Conference a year ago wants to step up his game, comes to the Big 12, and he's put up numbers.
Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and he goes right after it, man. They're going pace here.
Jackson now on the wing. This is the second time we have seen a bunch of 4 formation with a back out there. Burkle's the tight end. Moves in closer to the line. They give it to Hansen. Hansen to the 45 before he is brought down. Tackle made by Jeremiah Wilson. Comes in from his corner spot. They put Knoll in motion. Showing blitz off the edge. Becht has to get out of the pocket. He can run for the first down. He's got it.
Van did the Houston Cougars dropping in coverage. But again, this is a good job. They have a mesh concept. You see 26 underneath. That's an old mesh concept. Andre Ware knows all about that when they cross those receivers.
Abu Sama back into the game. Sama's got it. Sama makes the first man miss. Oh my goodness. The leap at the 45 to get an extra yard.
Lauren, man, wow. We saw him do that last year in the Farmageddon against Kansas State in Manhattan. And it was just an unbelievable effort. Nobody knew who he was at the time. And here's who he is. That athleticism is something else. It's next level. But that running back room is deep.
Sama last year, 276 yards in that game you're talking about against Kansas State. Came into this one with only 124 yards on the season through 3 games. Second down, Becht wants to throw for a bunch, has a man, and the pass is off the mark.
Well, Coach Campbell's coaching him up big time right now. He probably wanted a call on that. Somebody thought it was a late hit on the quarterback, but bottom line is I think they saw better. The evidence that he projects is connecting with everybody on the offense as well as the defensive side.
Play clock was down to 5 on a 3rd and 4, and we've got a timeout. 48 remaining. Iowa State with the only points, a field goal. They got the ball for the second time, and this is a 3rd down play call from Matt Campbell. 3rd down and 4. And a whistle. This is an interesting part of the field. It looks like there's sun only in the eyes of the quarterback right now.
And it is so tough. If you're moving from light to shade, trying to adjust to that in real time is super difficult, man. You got to be mindful of that if you're calling plays.
3rd down and 4. They need to get to the 41-yard line. Remember, Iowa State, they love their tight ends. Could be a tight end situation here.
Nice. Good play. I got to catch it.
Trying to get it out to Knoll, and the pass is dropped.
Cute on the back end of it. Oh, excellent.
Makai Muse calls for the fair catch, lets it bounce over its head. And is it saved?
Yes, he can.
It is not. It'll be a touchback.
Going to take some time and figure out how to win in this new transfer portal era.
Donovan Smith back in. Not a surprise. We were told they were going to kind of alternate quarterback. 2nd down. Sneed. He's got the first down. Stacey Sneed runs hard.
Move and then be a lead blocker. Outstanding effort.
Dakota White didn't start today, but we knew we'd see him at some point. Donovan Smith.
Wow.
Miscommunication with his receiver. Wins over the Cyclones and the Cougars.
He's got some talent now.
Quarterback keeper. And the 235-pound Donovan Smith barrels out to the 45-yard line and out of Nevada. 1st down and 10. They fake it to Sneed. Smith wants a bunch into traffic. Incomplete. I think it actually went off the helmet. Makai Muse in at one of the wide receivers. Sneed got 3 on a play that probably had nothing written all over it. They didn't want to run a play. Yeah, we're going to take this to the 2nd quarter. Down and 7. Just a 3-man rush. Dump down. Catch is made. There is a flag down. First catch of the day, Devin Williams.
Personal foul. Chop block. Number 21 and 68. 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Probably would have been 2. They decide 3rd and 22 is a better option. Safe run. This is Sneed. And Sneed gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Can you call a left-handed punter a southpaw? I don't know. I know he's left-handed, or left-footed. Bounces over the head of Knoll, and inside the 10, it'll be down at the 6. Latrell McCutcheon caught the ball at the 6 and downed it. Well, so far so good for the Cyclones. They won decisively at home against North Dakota. Then just a tremendous comeback at Iowa. They won last week against Arkansas State, which means that they're seeking their first 4-0 start in almost 25 years. And oh, by the way, Matt Campbell, if he wins today, will surpass Dan McCarney as the all-time winningest head coach in Iowa State history.
Oh, a great accomplishment. We were talking about those monuments. You know, there's a lot of series of firsts in a program when you're doing some of the things that Matt Campbell is doing, and you got to learn how to celebrate those and use them as stones, right? So their guys can remember that, so they can leverage it, hold each other accountable. And once the memory is done and you've extracted the value of it, you get rid of it.
Jalen Jackson is the back behind Becht. And he is caught right at the line of scrimmage.
Doing the best with what he's limited with.
Sama back in the game. They fake it to Sama. Becht from his own end zone just throws it away.
Got to watch him running if he doesn't have something open.
Blitz. And Knoll is the intended receiver. The pass off the mark.
Not a chance to get it.
Iowa State with two punters. This one will be Perkins. Lets it go. Fair catch called for and made by Makai Muse right at midfield.
Flag down on the field.
Holding, number 16 of the return team. 10 yards from the end of the kick. Results in a first down, Houston.
That they should be.
Cost him 10 yards. Zion Chris, this will be his second opportunity as the quarterback. Hands it off to Sanford.
Snap and clear and make it a competition. That's what leadership is about.
Chris. Not much there at all. Really, since the beginning of when they played football. Design quarterback run. And
nice
Chris,
move.
He's got the first down. Look at him scoot. He's still on his feet. Zion Chris. He's got a chance. And he's brought down at the 14-yard line. There is a flag down.
Again, I think it's going to come back.
Legal block in the back. Number 5 in the offense. 10 yards, we spotted the foul. Third down.
Understands his challenge. And here's the block right here downfield.
Oh, it's
right from the back. Just pull up. You know,
third down and 5. Muse the man in motion.
pressure.
Chris. And it's a bounce pass.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Lord.
That is a thing of beauty, but it's going to be a touchback. Completed passes for Becht. He's 4 for 10. Hasn't completed a pass to a tight end. This is caught by Higgins.
Well, look at the inside play of the linebackers here. Michael Batten, number 44, does a wonderful job of IDing this play and then coming right back underneath thaw there. This guy is unbelievable as a coordinator.
Third down. Line to gains the 30. Sama picked up the blitz beautifully. Catch is made by Knoll. He's got the first down. Pushed out of bounds by McCutcheon.
Sama does a great job as well, but on the back end, if you got man coverage, and this is what you do here, that arrow route underneath, you can't miss that.
38-yard line. Becht. That is a long throw.
Right here, 3 tight end look, inside zone. Nice.
Jackson to the 44. Out at 5. Again, it's Bramer in motion. Bramer hadn't been targeted so far today. Whoa, late across the middle, catch made by Knoll. And we've got a timeout. Here's get a chance to get a cool drink
Ruling
of
on the
water.
field of a catch is under further review.
Jackson would say, it is hot. It is hot.
Oh, that is a wonderful
Nice
review.
shot.
After further review, the ball hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass.
Right now, man.
Muse waves the right hand and makes the fair catch at the 20.
A guy like a Willie Fritz to make those calls.
Again, designed quarterback run for Smith. He's got the first down, barrels forward for 11 yards.
Allows him to maximize his yardage.
You don't want to tackle that guy. 6'5", 235. Sneed tackled in the backfield. 12, playing from behind the sticks.
There comes the blitz.
Here
off
comes
the
the
edge.
blitz. They get it out quickly. Johnson. And Johnson tackled by Freeler, but he does get to the 37. Third down and 6. Just a 3-man rush. Smith is in trouble. There's a flag comes in. It comes in from the secondary.
Holding. Offense. Number 59. Penalties decline. 4th down.
The numbers right here's Hunter right here. He's grabbing the jersey, you know, and again,
So that is now 5 fruitless possessions for the Houston Cougars. Noel, fair catch made at the 13-yard line. Staying with the ball. This is their 5th touch of the game. They've only got a field goal. Abu Sama. Good golly, how about this defense for Houston?
On his shoulder, too.
Blitz. Catch is made. Higgins. And Higgins is going to be just short of the line to gain.
But those guys got to understand, when you get in traffic right here, the inside slot receiver just pivots, right? Finds a nice little soft spot, and then it's all about the moves on the interior.
And a penalty is going to be called.
Yeah, I think this was going to be on Iowa State.
False start. 61 offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Dillon really started out that position at center, right?
Noel goes in motion, bottom of your screen.
3-by-1. Let's see if they come back to the field.
Looking for Noel. He's got it. He's going to have to run for it. And he is just across the line. Hansen met in the hole and dumped. Becht. He's going to run. And he's got the 1st down.
Watch Anthony Holmes, a defensive tackle. It's going to be clear after he gets upfield, the initial arm, a lot of energy to play defense. Number 18 simply can't do it.
Had to settle for a field goal after a great defensive play by the defensive end as Zykia Strong in the end zone. Jackson spins out to the 42-yard line. On Fox and the Fox Sports app.
We got a couple of former Sooners in that first matchup, and then Allen allows it. But I'll tell you what, you're talking about great receivers, products coming out of Iowa State. They've got something here, and I'm telling you, the history shows it. They are going to the next level. David Montgomery, Breece Hall. You're talking about running back. This is a light version of it, man, but they're pretty good. Brock Purdy's outstanding as well. He is on fire for my old San Francisco 49ers.
Cyclones have 2 timeouts to work with. Cougars have 3. 2nd down. Jackson caught from behind. Higgins caught it right at the sticks. It's going to depend on the spot.
The catch was good, but the receiver was a ½ yard short of the 1st down. It's 4th down.
The way offensively, I would have gone for it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Going to take a knee. Iowa State can't stop the clock a couple of times. That will do it for our first half of play.
Houston has struggled all season long, but the bottom line is Iowa State has got to find a way to earn respect, and the way to do that is to get off the faster start. Iowa got a good win out of that one. Down 13-0 at the half of that game.
Abu Sama did not have a great first half, and that is knocked down. 2nd down and 10.
Coming again.
Flips off the edge. Catch is made. This is Higgins. Breaks a tackle. Oh, he's got a tearaway jersey on.
Now, nice job of seeding this one, stacking these guys up and say, look, I'm going to sit this down. Easy pitch and catch. Got a handful of jersey.
3 tight ends in the game for Iowa State. They run it. Hansen's got the 1st down. Out across the 40.
The bottom line is they know what they want to do.
Hansen this time is met in the hole and met with some force. The best corner for Houston, Jeremiah Wilson's not in the game right now. Rocco Becht, design quarterback keeper, out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Becht caught. When in trouble, throw it to Noel. That'll be a 1st down for the Cyclones.
The ball quickly. Watch 25. You're going to see him turn his back to coverage. And when he turns his back to coverage, you can't see the ball, so you can't respond to it. You see he's got his back there. You know the defender's in front.
Both not in the game for Houston. Something to keep an eye on. Sama, one of his better runs today. Tackled by the guy we're talking about, number 17, Kriston Davis.
Pushing the ball, bulldozing it down the field.
2nd and short. This is Higgins.
Nice.
Makes a man miss. Higgins down the sideline to the 15. Kentrell Webb saves the touchdown.
Stall on these guys on the edges.
Becht to the end zone.
What a catch.
Caught. Higgins has got it. There is a flag down.
Eric, you're talking about
Eligible
ball
receiver
control.
downfield. Number 61 in the offense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
For the Iowa State offense. First down at 15, balls on the ground, and it'll stay with the Cyclones. Why it's not a 7-0 lead for Iowa State and only 3-0. Becht. That was behind Knoll, and he still had the wherewithal to make the catch.
I tell you what, whether it's Higgins or Knoll, he's got a little cramp going on right now. He needs some help. You can see that calf bowing up, and that muscle is up into that upper leg. And it's humid here in Houston, Texas.
Third down and 11. Playing without Knoll on the field. Becht in trouble. Goes down. His field goal was 23 yards back in the first quarter. This one from 42. Uh-oh. 3 points. And we're into our third quarter.
Oh, a direct snap. Reverse.
This is going to be Muse. Makai Muse. Out to the 40-yard line. The quarterback is Chris. Chris had a couple of possessions in that first half. His best play was a run in the second quarter that was called back.
Opposite here to the left. There you
Sneed.
go. Yep.
Changes course. Gets a block. Sneed barrels down to the 36. Just lowered his shoulder to get an extra 2 like Spencer Tillman used to. Parker Jenkins into the game. Jenkins has got it. Chris.
Nice.
Caught but out of bounds.
It was off coverage. It wasn't man. It was man coverage, but it was a soft man. If you see that guy 7 to 10 yards off, just go ahead and settle it down.
10-yard penalty. Second down.
The better thrower, Donovan Smith, is not in the game. Chris is more of the runner.
And they got a double move here if they want it. You're going to run it.
Design quarterback run. Chris. Oh, I thought he had something on the edge. Didn't quite get there. Freeler brings him down at the 40. Third down. 3rd and 12 on the outskirts of field goal range. Underneath. Sneed. Can't break the tackle. He gains a yard, maybe 2. High kick. Lands at the 1 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
That they are better than perhaps what they are. They know how mindful they closely played Oklahoma.
Tight end Moore's in motion. They give the ball to Abu Sama. We should mention Steve Klotz not playing. Does he make that big of a difference for Iowa State? Previous wins, non-conference play. Rocco Becht. That pass was off the mark.
That thigh, calf rather.
Carson Brown wears number 32. They put him in motion. Third down. Blitz. Caught. How about that? Welcome to the game, Carson Brown. Kid out of Ankeny, Iowa.
That's a great job position. Playing number 4. Watch him drop back in coverage. And what you want to do is find that soft spot. It's another zone type defense.
He's a good runner.
Uh-oh, they got an edge
Jackson
now.
To the edge. Jalen Jackson down the right sideline. What kind of speed do you got? Pushed out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
This is what eye discipline is all about. You're the short side of the field. I love it. Give it to the fastest guy in your backfield. This is a diversity that you see right there. Again, the speed. You'll see power. You'll see Abu Sama do a wonderful job. These guys right here are like lit fuses racing to a point to explode, partner.
Only wide receiver is Higgins. Jackson picks up 4 on first down. Scoring touchdowns almost every single time they got into the red zone. Back, quick hitter, had it knocked down. So it's going to bring up third down.
Guys in it well.
Blitz to the end zone. Caught! It's Higgins! Touchdown, Iowa State! 6th straight game with a touchdown for Jayden Higgins.
Oh, it's an old saying, pressure will make a pipe bust. Pressure's coming at you, but when you're cool like Superman, you get that ball out, put it on that back shoulder. Higgins goes up and beats man coverage on the outside. That's Latrell McCutcheon, the right cornerback, the senior, gets beat. Tubbs puts the best right there now. When he's on, Rocco Becht's the best.
Extra points. is true.
See the top all 22 here. You can see him in a wide position here on the numbers, and he just get with understanding that the pressure is coming. He's got to give himself an opportunity to have a two-way go so he gets vertical up the field and not allow himself to be pushed out of bounds to take the margin of error away from him. That's just a great job of navigating down the field and knowing where you are. Still got it in.
Jace Gilbert kicks it off. This is Massey. Good head start for Massey.
Uh-oh.
And Massey spun around, able to get to the 28-yard line.
Bigger objective to protect them.
Oh my goodness! Catch is made by the tight end Jayden York, and he is immediately upended.
Mr. Cooper comes up and says, hey, listen, I'm going to go down low on you, man. Get you around the quad area. Never had a chance to recover from that one. Got him down. Nice, clean tackle.
2nd down and 9. Design quarterback run for Smith. And he's just picked up and thrown down by Dominic Orange, the big citrus, without a score.
5 wide. They're imping him out.
Smith
Nice.
Caught. Johnson's got it. Lost the football late. It's loose. Flags come in. We don't have a signal yet.
Well, it's going to be Iowa State's ball and a personal foul on top of that.
Still no official
Clear on the
signal.
field. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense. First down, Iowa State.
Well, a nice snow cone catch in traffic here, right? High pointing that ball, but listen, it's not where they are, the ones that you can see, it's the ones you can't see.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 6 of Houston. 15-yard penalty. First down, Iowa State.
Fritz has to get this team to that next level.
Sama's had a tough day. Final ticks of our 3rd quarter. Iowa State doesn't need to snap if they don't want to, and they won't. A point in 7 full quarters. They're getting shut out again. It's a 10-0 lead for Iowa State, 4th quarter when we come back. Take it, but it's not tonight. The wind is not blowing that way. No. It is stagnant air. It's hot. Getting hot right now, the Iowa State Cyclones. Biggest run of the day, Jalen Jackson in the 3rd quarter. 51 big ones down that right side. Eventually led to the touchdown. Jayden Higgins, 6th consecutive game with a touchdown for him. And then building on that momentum, the defense punches the football away from Stephon Johnson. They've got it back, knocking on the door. Beginning of our 4th quarter. Still no Jalen Knoll for Iowa State. In his spot, we've seen a lot of Carson Brown. That's the 2nd catch for Brown. Designed rollout. Caught. Sliding catch made at the 19. That'll be another first down. Hansen wrapped up, still pushes the pile forward down to the 15. And the Gophers don't want you. You got to go someplace else. Jalen Jackson now into the game. Jackson's got it. Upended. May have ran into his own man at the 14-yard line. Run. It is a run to Jackson, and it does not fool Zykeus Strong. Konrardy, he's made one, he's missed one today. Kick is up. And it's good.
We got to see if the U of H can get back in this thing.
Cougars have not scored in 7 quarters now. What a kickoff that was. Massey has to pick it up, and he's got nowhere to go. Massey, running for his life, gets to the 9, and that is it.
Illegal block in the back. Number 16 in the return team.
There's another.
Back distance to the goal. First down, Houston.
But that's how you win and lose games when they're tight. I mean, again, I know.
State before, not in a Houston uniform, but in a Texas Tech uniform. And Stacy Sneed slowed down in the hole because he was about to get thumped. Bo Freeler's not in the game right now for Iowa State. That's unusual.
Nice.
Catch is made, middle of the field. That's the tight end, Jayden York. Faking in the reverse.
Nice.
Smith throws a bullet. This one's caught by Johnson. And Johnson to the 40. Senior captain, academic All-American, led the team in tackles a year ago.
Bounce it.
More play action for Donovan Smith. Has to get out of dodge. Smith makes something out of nothing. That's some chicken salad right there.
Got operating from that quarterback position.
Defense, number 5. 10 yards we added at the end of the play. End of the run, first down, Houston.
About Joseph Manjack. Smith throws on the run. This one's caught by Muse. Stacy Snead in the backfield. Oh my goodness, Snead is crushed. Kale Brasina. That's a true freshman.
Yeah, that was Brasina from that will position, moved into the inside spot.
Breeler not in the game, which is exceedingly unusual.
Oh, for late pressure.
3rd down and 4. Smith trying to run for it. He's got the first down. That is a superpower to have legs like that and vision. Maybe the Cyclones just saving their bullets. Oh my goodness! There's some hitting going on here to Saturday night.
Coop comes in there and got bounced. I thought he was going to get bounced out, but man, he comes in heavy, double teams up front. Nobody blocks him. Boy, I see a soft spot on that left side over here. Inside zone to the left side.
Smith, tons of time.
Nice.
To the end zone. Intercepted! Jontez Williams. Welcome back, everyone. Interception made by Jontez Williams in the end zone. First interception of the season. Let's see if Iowa State can work on the clock. This is what they're built for. Abu Sama to the 23.
Detaches as an unbalanced look. And here's Trayvon Howard, number 25, covered him, and he just walks right past him, man. Quarterback never sees him.
Instead, you go to the covered Snead, and he's picked off. Sama! He's got a chance! Abu Sama! Touchdown, Iowa State! It's been a while for Sama. First touchdown of the year. '77 big ones.
Well, when this guy puts you in his hip pocket, partner, watch him. He's never shut down. This guy right here is inflation. The guy trading him is real wages. One, the former can't keep up. He's in for the score. Outstanding job, Osama. We saw him do this last year. This guy right here is something else, man.
Extra point up and in, and the lead swells to 20-0. Abu, where you been, partner? And welcome back. Muse is back deep.
Like receivers.
Dion Chris takes over for Donovan Smith. Donovan Smith had been the quarterback for the last 2 possessions. And Chris is clearly a run-first quarterback.
And that's the problem. That's the challenge, right? Shell of a coverage that they have on the back end with 3 safeties deep.
Chris. And throws it in the vicinity.
With soft coverage here, you got at least 5 yards given to you. You got to make that.
It would just change everything. If the ball's loose. It is picked up by one of the linemen. That's Demetrius Hunter.
So now you better protect the football.
So they're going to go for it. 4th down and 16. They've been shut out for the last 7 quarters and now 20 minutes. They need a whole bunch. It's actually not bad. They're going to get the ball over. It's picked off by Jeremiah Cooper, but if Cooper had just knocked it down, Iowa State would have had the ball at the 20-yard line. So not the worst thing that ever happened to Houston.
Interception. First down, Iowa State.
Cooper's just playing the defense and playing the ball, and I can't blame him for going up and getting numbers, man. You go high point that ball.
If you were a 19-year-old kid and you had a chance to intercept it or knock it down.
Brother, I'm coming to the house if I can. I would have kind of pinned that rascal in bounds. It's not going to cut it. I mean, the 169 is reasonable.
Abu Sama is feeling his oats. And it takes 4 Cougars to bring him down.
Explosive, though, and boom, Johnny on the spot, right out of the shot. Takes it to the house.
Hansen running between the tackles, gets to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down at 4. Hansen has the first down. And that could take us down to the 2-minute timeout unless Houston wants to stop things. Hufford, who was graded out supremely well for the first 3 games of the year, probably better than anyone else on that offensive line at Iowa State. Matt Campbell has done work in Ames. 56 wins in 9 seasons. He's about to get number 57. What will that mean? It will mean he will become the all-time winningest coach, not only in win percentage, but also in total wins. He's going to pass Dan McCarney. He has been named the conference's coach of the year 3 times. He was the MAC coach of the year 2 times when he was coaching at the University of Toledo. This is an accomplished dude who knows how to win games.
Well, he does know how to win games. He knows how to build programs, and that's something that's, he becomes to me the quintessential coach for the era and the times that we're in. And I think Willie Fritz is going to be there, right? And even at 64, he's pliable. He's got this kind of what I call Kaizen mentality.
Last time Houston was shut out back-to-back games, 1994. Kim Helton was the head coach of this Cougar program. That was just off the heels. Andre Ware had left, David Klingler had left, and obviously the program had fallen upon hard times.
Yep. And then Kim, of course, came over to the Houston Oilers with Jack Pardee and all those guys. And
Kim Helton's son is Clay Helton.
Absolutely, was at USC.
All comes full circle. All right, congratulations to the Iowa State Cyclones, the 18th ranked team in the country. They go to 4-0 for the first time since 2000. Matt Campbell is now the all-time winningest coach in Cyclone history. For Spencer Tillman, I'm Eric Collins.